Alright, real talk. If one more person recommends The Conjuring like it's some secret horror gem, I for real gonna go to Walmart and buy a Ouija board. If you're tired of scrolling through the same horror movies everywhere, let me put you on to Hulu. Yeah, Hulu. Turns out they've been quietly hoarding some seriously creepy stuff like a raccoon guarding cursed VHS tapes. Here are 6 horror movies on Hulu that'll make you double check your locks tonight. First we got Late Night with the Devil. This one is chef's kiss weird. It's a fake late night talk show from the 70s, until it isn't. It's like the Tonight Show met The Exorcist and they decided, you know what? Let's just ruin everyone's evening. It's Halloween night and the show's desperate host, Jack Delroy played by David Dastmalchian, is trying to boost ratings by bringing on the weirdest guests he can find. Literally. I am the way your son don't... There's a sense. A demon child who may or may not be Satan's pen pal, and a medium who is absolutely not okay. You're watching it all go down through lost footage, so it feels like Paranormal Activity crashed into The Tonight Show. The tension builds slowly, awkward interviews, weird energy, everything a little off. And then halfway through, it's like the devil hits the live button. We're talking full-on chaos, lights flickering, people screaming, demonic voices interrupting monologues. It's smart, creepy, and funny in that this is way too real way. Feels like you shouldn't be watching it, but you can't look away. Next, we have Fresh. This one starts like a rom-com to then become Tinder, the horror movie. Daisy Edgar Jones meets Sebastian Stan, who's basically the hot guy version of a red flag. They flirt over produce, and I'm sitting there like, wait, is this really a horror movie? The guy is charming as hell, funny, and a doctor. That's your red flag right there. If a dude this smooth exists, there's a catch. And boy is there a catch. He's also got a thing for eating people. Not like emotionally, like actually. You get 30 minutes of, and then bam, you're in a horror movie about literal meat markets. And I don't mean dating apps. The real horror here isn't just the gore, it's how normal he acts about it. Like, yes, I chop up women for a living, but I also make a mean spaghetti bolognese. The script plays with your expectations brilliantly, luring you in with a love story before flipping the table. The vibes go from meet cute to meet cute, and suddenly you're thinking, maybe I should stick to numbers 4 or settle with the 7s. In third place, we have Longlegs. You know when a horror movie just feels off from the start? That's Longlegs. It's a detective story with satanic undertones and the kind of slow burn tension that makes your skin crawl. Micah Monroe, aka Indie Horror's Queen, is an FBI agent trying to catch a serial killer who may or may not be doing rituals on the side.
No. Wait.
Honestly, the killer's vibe is like if the Zodiac had a Pinterest board dedicated to summoning demons. You're not gonna get cheap jump scares here. Nah, this is a something's behind you but we won't show it yet kind of scary.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
The story unfolds like a slow, suffocating mystery. There are no big chase scenes or gore dumps, just a constant, creeping dread that something very wrong is happening just off-screen. The killer, nicknamed Longlegs, is barely seen, but his presence is everywhere. He's not just murdering people, he's orchestrating something way darker, possibly supernatural. Now let's talk about The First Omen. Remember The Omen? That movie from the 70s with the creepiest little boy in cinema history? This is the prequel, aka, let's see how Satan's favorite intern got promoted.
Whoa.
It's like Catholic horror meets corporate cover-up, and the whole movie feels like it's been baptized in dread. We follow a young American woman who moves to Rome to become a nun, only to discover she might be involved in, birthing the Antichrist. Tough week, huh? You think you're watching a slow religious drama until it hits you with an actual demonic conspiracy. Like, no big deal, just trying to breed the Antichrist here. Casual Sunday stuff. The movie even manages to make statues terrifying. The convent is full of dark secrets, including a room that should definitely be condemned and priests who know way too much about ancient satanic rituals. Margaret starts unraveling a terrifying conspiracy involving pregnancy, prophecy, and some next-level gaslighting. The cinematography makes you feel trapped in a religious fever dream, and the final act, absolutely bonkers. It's creepy, intense, and disturbing in all the right ways. In number 5, we got No One Will Save You. All right, if you've ever yelled at the screen during a horror movie like, why don't they just run? This movie is for you. This one's for my introverts. Because our girl Bryn, she runs. She fights. She outsmarts the damn aliens. And she does it all without saying more than, like, one word. Seriously, this movie has almost no dialogue. It's 90% facial expressions and 10% pure chaos. And somehow it works. Caitlin Dever carries this entire thing with just her face, and those eyes say everything. Like, oh crap, that alien is in my house, or I regret moving to this isolated farmhouse alone. The story kicks off fast. You're chilling, everything's quiet, and then boom, Ed shows up uninvited like a crackhead raccoon with psychic powers. No slow buildup, just immediate extraterrestrial break in energy. The creatures? Creepy as hell. They're not your friendly Pixar aliens.
You know you can't roam without Caesar.
These things are tall, twitchy, and absolutely ready to ruin your day. Plus, there's this whole telekinetic, I control your body thing that's straight up nightmare fuel. But here's the twist. The aliens aren't the biggest problem. There's a tragic backstory to Bryn's isolation, and the real horror might just be her guilt. Yes, we're going deep. Who knew a sci-fi horror movie with no dialogue could make me emotional and also want to sleep with a bat next to my bed? Watch it with subtitles on just in case you missed something. Or just sit in silence and let the anxiety wash over you. In last we got Immaculate, Sydney Sweeney as a nun named Cecilia. That sentence alone could convince half the internet to hit play. But Immaculate is more than just hot actress in a habit. This movie is disturbing, and not in a boo way, more like I need to sit in silence after this is way.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
She joins a secluded convent in the Italian countryside. First mistake, and surprise, surprise, weird stuff starts happening. Unholy visions. Bloody secrets. Pregnancies that defy science and the Bible. It's one of those slow burn horrors that builds tension until it snaps in half and hits you in the face with it. Things escalate quickly, from spiritual unease to full-on horror with dark rituals, paranoia, and one of the wildest third acts in recent memory. When Cecilia finds out she's pregnant, she thinks it's a miracle.
Oh my God! Wow!
But the priests and nuns around her are acting weirdly celebratory, like they've been waiting for this. Spoiler alert, they have. The plot spirals into full religious horror, with rituals, possession-like vibes, and some shocking twists that honestly made me gasp out loud. When Immaculate ends, you will be like Pikachu, with your mouth open, questioning all your life choices. So there you go, 6 reasons why Hulu should come with a warning label and a free therapist. Comment below which one messed you up the most, hit the like button if you enjoy voluntarily ruining your sleep, and subscribe to Watcher Central for more horror wrecks that should honestly come with a stress ball.